tell me something your childhood, sir. What type of student you were in your childhood? Because
Whereas,
sir. And sir, if I ask you, it's really crazy question because we are learning English for to communicate with others. But apart from communicating, why are you learning English?
that was my weak point, and then I thought that I should make it my strong point, from weak to strong point. But boss in her chamber, so when I go there, I have to speak English because she asks me questions, whatever she wants to know, only in English. So that was the only chance I get, and I make use of that opportunity. I always speak with her in English.
Ask you that for a beginner, which application is best to learn English?
Which application
Actually,
for a beginner?
how are you, sir?
Yes, I'm doing great. And what about you? And first of all, I would like to know about you. As your name is Imrahul Islam, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes,
And where
right.
are you from? You hail from
Yes.
which place?
Yeah, I'm from Malda. I live in a village of Malda, and my state is West Bengal.
Okay, I know about Malda. While going to Howrah, then we get this station, Malda. Yes.
Yes,
It's
very
known
true,
for
sir.
its mango also, Fuziliam.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Malda is called city of Fajliam, mango.
Yes, right, right.
Yeah. So, and how was your day, sir? How was your day today?
My day was good, but today I did not go to office because it was an off day. So I remained at home and I just went out for some time buying some vegetables and grocery items. Only these things I did today. And what about you? How was your day?
Yes, sir. My day was pretty usual. It was not ordinary, but now it was extra. It was going. It is going to extraordinary because I'm talking to you now. Because I really got to talk with you, and I really watched your lots of video, and I really enjoyed. And so I
Okay,
saw,
that's a compliment for me.
yeah, yes, I really love your content.
So, what do you do actually? Are you a student?
Yes, sir. I'm a student, and I live in class 11th now, and I'm in science field. I'm a science
Okay.
student, and I'm doing my science student, and I'm learning English, sir.
So, apart
And
from taking classes, online classes, what do you do for learning English?
yeah, so I just do this type of conversation, and I also self-reading like that. I love to read novels, storybooks, because as a science student, I don't get that much time to read this type of book, but I try to read book. And apart from that, I also follow lots of YouTube channel also in YouTube, English version YouTube channel because when I watch English video which is in English version, then my listening and listening power also improving. So I prefer to watch this type of videos to improve my English.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you find people in your place to speak in English?
No, sir, that's the problem because I don't have a proper environment to speak English. So I joined Clapingo and EnglishYaari. And actually, my mother tongue is Bengali, so I have to speak with every people in Bengali version. So I don't get that much environment to speak English. And I study in a government school, so I don't get this type of environment to speak English. But
Yeah,
I want
the
to.
same is the case with me also. So I studied in a Bengali medium school. So I did not have anybody to speak in English. So, but I started very late because at our time, this kind of facilities were not there. Now we can take sessions online. At our time, all these things were not there. So now you have started at very early hours. So you will do well within 1 or 2 years. Yes, because now you are only at 11 class. So before, yeah, I think that you have already mentioned you will appear in JEE exam. So you will become an engineer in future, and you will do good because you have that aim in your mind that you would learn English. So that's a very good thing. That's a very good sign, I think.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. And if you don't mind, can I ask you, what do you do, sir?
I'm doing service in a government office here in Guwahati.
Guwahati. And tell me something about your family, sir.
Yes, my family consists of four members: me, my wife, and I have two grown-up children. My son did engineering in electronic and communication, and
Wow,
recently has got a job in Reserve Bank of India. And my daughter is doing her BSc in Delhi in Gargi College.
wow, that's really nice. And something your childhood, sir. What type of student you were in your childhood? Because
Whereas me, about me, you are asking about me.
yeah, sir.
I was not serious about my studies. I hardly studied during my school days. I always try busy in playing different kind of games like football, cricket, etc. I was not good at studies.
Wow, that's really. Apart from studies, apart from study, in which field you are very good?
In which fields? Apart from studies, you see, I did not do anything that I could tell you that I did something to be mentioned here. I just
Yeah.
played like football, cricket, and I like to play cricket, but that also only just lower level cricket. I never represented any school or college or university level cricket. No, never I did. And I also like to play carom. I played carom, and in our office there is a recreation club. There we can play carom, and sometimes carom tournament also happens on all India basis in our organization, like INAD, that is called Indian Audit and Accounts Department. So for playing this carom, sometimes I visited some places like Kolkata, then Bhubaneswar, Allahabad, like these places I visited earlier. So these are the only things that I did. And now I just want to learn spoken English. It is my motto.
That's really great, sir. And sir, if I ask you, it's really crazy question because we are learning English for to communicate with others. But apart from communicating, why are you learning English? And why you want to learn English? And why do you want to speak English?
Yes. So if you ask me, there is no reason actually now because now I don't have to achieve anything. I am at the end of my career of my service, but I love this language. And when I see other people speaking in English, I love to watch them, and I also want to speak like them. And that's why, because you see, when I was in school or college, so there were some occasion arose that the people were speaking English in front of me and that asked me something, even though I knew the answers of those questions, but I could not give answer because I could not speak English. So that was my weak point, and then I thought that I should make it my strong point, from weak to strong point. But unfortunately, I do not have that much opportunity to make it happen. As I told you that at that time, those this kind of facilities were not there. Now I have got these facilities, all these things are there. So why I should not take or make use of all these things? So I am interested. I got the platform where I can practice, and I am very much
Yeah,
interested. There is no reason at all. I just want to speak and love this language.
yeah, that really sounds good. And I want to know, sir, and do you use English for to communicate in your, in your area? Like, do you speak with your with your friends or any colleagues in English? Or which language do you usually use to speak?
Many times we speak like Hindi, Bengali, or Assamese. English, very hardly you get to speak English because, as you said, that in your area also there are not many people who speak English. The same is with me also. In our surroundings, there are not many people who speak in English, so I don't get to speak. But at office, yes, when I am summoned by my boss in her chamber. So when I go there, I have to speak English because she asks me questions, whatever she wants to know, only in English. So that was the only chance I get, and I make use of that opportunity. I always speak with her in English. That is what, but otherwise, I don't have anybody. But if I get an opportunity, I always try to do it. I always try to speak.
Yeah. And how many languages you can speak?
I can speak now four languages like Bengali, Assamese, Hindi, and now English also.
And you can write every language?
No, I can write Bengali, English, Hindi, not much. Assamese also not much.
Yeah, same to you, sir. Because I can write Bengali, English, but I can't write Hindi. Because I can speak three languages, but I can write two languages, Hindi and Bengali. That's the thing. And yeah, yes, sir. I want to ask you. You have you have achieved. I think you have achieved your goal. In this time, do you have any dream job or anything? Dream job or anything that you want to achieve in your future, or you have achieved everything?
No, you see, as I told you that I am at the end of my career, so there is nothing that I want to achieve because there is nothing that I see ahead of me that I can grab. The only thing that I am just see only 1.5 year left before I retire from service. So after that, I'll be free, and I am thinking of doing some time in stock market, spending my time in stock market. So this is the only thing that I am thinking right now.
Wow, that's really amazing. And what is your hobby, sir? What are your hobbies? And what do you like?
Hobby.
Yeah,
The only thing is that I like to speak English now. There is not much. Earlier, I used to play carom. That was my hobby. So every day in the evening, I used to play carom with my colleagues at office. So that was a kind of hobby. But now I don't play. After this COVID things happened, I stopped playing carom. Now I have got this new
hello.
interest in spoken English. So this is the only thing I do. Whenever I get time, I read books in English or watch videos with English contents or try to speak with people in English. This is the only thing I'm doing.
Really great. And which is the last book you have read?
Last book means now I'm reading one book. I'm in the middle of that book now. It is called Think Like a Monk. It is written by Jay Shetty. It's a very
I
good
have
book.
heard. Yeah, yeah, that's really great. And do you, yeah, do you like to travel? Do you like to drive? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I like to travel very much. I always, whenever I get an opportunity, I travel. Yeah,
Yeah. So, what type of travel? Do you like to travel alone or with your family?
I like to travel with my family.
And which place you have traveled? Can you describe something? Because I don't know which place
Yeah,
you
I
have
have
already.
in India. I have traveled many places. If I say about first, say Kolkata, Bhubaneswar,
Yes.
Allahabad, Delhi, and in South India like Chennai, then this Bengaluru, Mysore,
Wow.
Uti, Kanyakumari, Trivandrum, and Jammu and Kashmir, Bombay, Goa, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Shimla, Manali, Haridwar, Agra. So many places I visited.
Which was the best?
Best is
Which
Jammu
place?
and Kashmir, I think. Jammu and Kashmir.
And have you ever been the out part of India, like any other country?
No, no,
Have
no.
you
I have never been to any other country. I just travel within the country.
do you want to visit in future? And do you have any plan to visit the any other country?
Yes, yes. I have plan. After retirement, I am thinking of visit at least 2 or 3 countries in Europe. I have that plan in my mind. Let's see what happens.
Do you select particular countries or anything which you
Particularly
which
like England, then France, Switzerland, like these 3 or 4 countries.
yeah. And yeah, I want to know, sir, how long have you been learning English? I think
I
one
have
year.
more than 1 year because after this COVID thing happened, because at that time our office was closed, so I did not have to do anything. So I remained at home. Then I thought how to pass my time, how to spend. Then I just came across this Clapingo app, and then I started taking classes on Clapingo. Thereafter, in Inktoki, EnglishYaari, and other platforms, Cambly also. So it
Wow.
has been a very nice experience speaking with various people from many from various corners of our country, even across the world also. So it's good actually. Not only you are learning spoken English, at the same time you get to know so many people. That is a
Yeah,
very good experience. Yes.
really amazing. Actually, I also use those four applications. Those are really great. And if I ask you that for a beginner, which application is best to learn English?
Which
Actually,
application for a beginner? Yeah, it is
yeah,
actually these platforms are very difficult for beginners, I must say. So if you
I
know
think.
something about, if you have some practice speaking earlier, and if you can frame sentence, if you know how to frame sentence, then only if you take sessions on this platform, that will be very good. Otherwise, it is very difficult to go speak with the tutors because for a beginner, yeah, it's really difficult. I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually, sir, before joining Clapping or English theory, I used to make conversation through Cambly application because I didn't know about the this type of Clapping and English theory. So I joined Cambly, and I know when I make conversation because they speak slow firstly because they are foreign tutors, so they speak firstly because that's why I was not able to get their words, um, their feelings. That's why I cannot able to converse with them properly. So I think Cambly is not uh, good for them for beginners, intermediate also. And I think first of all, they have to improve their vocab. They have to try their best. They have to talk with their friends, and then after that, if they are going to be in the intermediate level, then they can join Clapingo. And after that, after making lots of conversation, they can join Camly also because Camly tutors are foreigners, and Camly, I think, in my personal opinion, Camly helps to improve their accent also because when you make conversation through Camly, then they use a lot of like their accent because lots of accents they use because their accent is totally different because in classing a tutor every tutor use Indian accent, so we can understand easily, but if we want to improve our accent then we should join Camly. Am I right, sir?
Yeah, there is, but at the same time, I would like to tell you that when you take
Yeah,
classes calmly, the tutors, you just speak and tutors will hear and they will give you answer, but they will never correct you. Have you ever found any tutor that corrected you? No, I don't think so. Because I have also taken some classes with Cambly tutors, but I have never found them correcting me. I made many mistakes while speaking with them, but they never pointed out that this is the thing that I should have said or the word or where I have I had made the mistake, they never pointed it out. But this is the benefit when we take classes with Clapingo tutors or EnglishYaari or other Indian platform. They always correct us if we make mistake. That is the advantages of taking classes with our tutors.
Yes, sir, absolutely. You're absolutely correct, sir. And this is the
So before, I think that it will be better for us that first of all we take classes with the platform that are available in India, and after getting some fluency, then we can take classes with Clemly tutors. That will be good for us.
yes, sir, absolutely. You're absolutely correct, sir. Because before joining this type of, the best way is that before joining this type of any conversation, we should speak our own. We should use mirror to convert to find a partner. We should use mirror, and we should use we should converse with our friends. And there are lots of people also they want to improve their English, but they can't find any partner. Like that, there are lots of my subscriber also. They also comment me, and they also text me that I want to converse with you, because before joining this type of platform, they want to know how they are perform to in front of camera, and that's so. I also make lots of conversation with subscriber also, because I would love to share knowledge whatever I have. It's not that I can teach them, but I try to teach them whatever I have. I try to share my knowledge whatever I have, and I really love to converse with others, to interact with others. So that's really very interesting. And what about you, sir?
No, yes, but I always try to speak with the tutors because what, as I told you that when I speak with
Yeah,
them, they point out the mistakes that I make, then I correct it. So this is the thing. But if I
yeah,
speak with others, they will never tell me, "Hey, you have made this mistake. This should be this." That is
yeah,
the disadvantage. So if I want to improve on that, I need someone as a guidance, as a guide to uh, teach me. So because after taking so many classes with the tutors, they have said so many things in those classes: how to speak, what are the words, where to use. So that helped me, and the pronunciation also. And sometimes I pronounce something in a way they say that no, this should be pronounced like this. But when you will speak with other people or your friends or anybody, they will
yeah,
never tell you that this should be pronounced like this, or the word that you said was not correct. But when you speak with the tutors, you will get these things from them and you can improve on that.
yeah, sir, absolutely. I notice it. It's really absolutely you are correct. And
What do you do? Do you practice shadow practice like speaking before a mirror? Do you do this?
no, absolutely. To be honest, I did not do this. But someone, lots of people also suggest me to do that. But when I tried to that, but I can't do that because it's still boring. I think so. But I just tried
Yes,
because before.
same with me also. I don't like doing this because when after saying a few words, I feel so bored that I don't get any interest.
But I talk with my friends also in English, because I try to improve my English.
Yes,
to
you can speak. That will enhance your fluency definitely. But only thing is the difference is that the correction part. Otherwise,
I,
yes, whenever you get a chance to speak with friends, just speak. Don't think
yeah,
about any whether I am speaking right or wrong. That way, what will happen that you will get your fluency. Your fluency will
yeah,
increase, but later you can correct it.
yeah, absolutely, sir. Because if we don't have confidence, then we cannot talk. If we know English properly, after the event, but we will not able to speak English. But if we don't have confidence, so first of all, confidence is really important. So to increase confidence, we should speak. Right or wrong doesn't matter. You have to
Yes.
we have to. And after
Yeah.
improving our confidence, then we can we can talk with tutors easily. And
Yes, yes,
there are lots, yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Whenever we get chance, we should speak. Until and unless speak,
yeah,
we will never be able to improve on spoken English, because you can write, you can read, but when it comes to speak, this is the only way. If you speak, that only you will get fluency, otherwise not.
yeah. That's really that's completely right. And so, so that it was really great, nice, great to talk with you. And definitely, if you give me the chance, then I will talk with you again. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sure, sure. Sometimes we will meet, and that will help both of us. I will get
Yeah,
a chance to speak with you, and you will speak. So it will be mutually beneficial for both of us.
yeah, yes, sir. So
Yeah.
it was really so, sir. Have a nice day. Bye. Good
Okay.
night, sir.
Bye. Good night.